once was a man who had two sons.
Me, son.
Oh, me. And I guess you'll have to do. The younger son said to his father, "Father, give me my share of the property." And so the father took his estate and divided it between the two sons. A few days later, the younger son turned the whole of his profit and went off towards a distant land, where he squandered it in reckless living. It was then that he wasted all of his money when a severe famine came through, and he felt a pinch.
Thanks, ladies.
So he decided to attach himself to a local landowner who had him mind a swine.
Swine.
Swine? Pigs! He would have been happy to fill his belly with the pods of pigs were eating.
Buster!
But they wouldn't give him anything. It was then he came upon a decision. How many of my father's paid servants are given more food than they can eat, and here I am starving to death? I will go to my father and I will say, "Father, I have sinned against God and I have sinned against you. I am no longer fit to be called a son. Treat me as one of your paid servants." And so he set off for home. But while he was still a long ways away, his father saw him, and his heart went out to him.
Look up, look up, look up.
He ran to his father, threw his arms around him, kissed him, and said, "Father, I have sinned against God and I have sinned against you. I am no longer fit to be called your son. Treat me as one of your paid servants." But the father called to one of his servants and said, "Fetch me one of my finest robes. Put a ring on his finger, shoes on his feet, and catch the fatted calf and kill it. For today will be a great celebration, for my son was once lost and is now found." And so the festivities began.
Now, the elder son was working out on the field when all of a sudden on his way back home, he heard music and dancing. He called to one of his servants and asked what it meant. The servant replied and said, your cousin? No. Your nephew? No. Your brother? Yup, your brother has come back home and your father has killed the fatted calf for him. Yup. But the elder son was irritated.
Oh, come on!
He was pretty mad and refused to go in the house. His father pleaded with him, but he retorted and said, "I worked for you all these years, and I never once disobeyed your orders. Now that your son has come back, after running through your money with his women, you killed a fatted calf for him?" "My boy," replied the father, "you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. Now how can I help us celebrate this happy day? For your brother was dead, is now alive. Metaphorically speaking, was lost and found."
But I don't want to.
Come on.
But
Is there a man among you who would offer his son a stone when he asked for bread?
Is there a man among you who would offer his son a stone when he asked for bread?
A snake when he asked for fish?
No!
But if you now, bad as you are, know how to give your children what is good for them, how much more will your heavenly Father give good things?
Good things, yeah!
To those who ask of them.
Yeah!
For that is the law and the prophets.
The law and the prophets, 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 the law and the prophets.
you are the light of the world.
You are the light of the world.
But if that light is under a bushel, it loses something quite crucial.
You got to stick right to be the light of the world. You are the soul of the earth. You, right there. You are the soul of the earth. That song has lost its flavor. It ain't got much in its favor. You can't have that fault and be the salt of the earth. So let your light so shine before men. Let your light so shine. So that they might know some kindness again. We all need help to feel fine.
Let's have
We're going to take a little break now, but in the meantime, we invite you all up on stage to have some wine. Actually, it's just grape juice. Or you can step outside and use the facilities. Anyway, we'll be back here in 10 minutes. Thanks to all for coming.
Sitting yonder and racked like a moose, gazing into space that their minds wander, says, studying the good Lord's rules. You better pay attention, build your comprehension. There's gonna be a quiz at your ascension, not to mention any threat of hell. But if you're smart, you learn your lessons well. Every right description of the promised land that you reach it, you keep alert. Learning every line and every last command, it may not help you, but it couldn't hurt. First you gotta read 'em, then you gotta eat 'em. You never know when you're gonna need 'em. Just as old Elijah said to Jezebel, you better start to learn your lessons well.
Now we're
Stop! This is the beginning.
By whose authority do you act this way?
Who gave you this authority?
I have a question to ask of you. Answer it, and then I'll tell you by whose authority I act. The baptism of John, was it from God, or was it from man?
If we say from God, then he will say, why did you not believe?
But if we say from man,
The people.
Will be angry, for they took John as a prophet.
we do not know.
Then neither will I tell you by whose authority I act. But I have a story for you. A man had 2 sons. He went to the first and said, "My son, go and work in the vineyard today." "I will go," said the son, but never went. He went to the second and said, "My son, go and work in the vineyard today." "I will not go," said the son, but later changed his mind and went. Now, which of these 2 did as the father wished?
The second.
And I tell you, tax gatherers and prostitutes are entering the kingdom of heaven. Because when John came and showed you the right way to live, you did not believe. But the tax gatherers and the prostitutes did. And even after you saw this, you did not change your minds and follow him.
Master, you are an honest man. Give us your ruling on this. Are we or are we not to pay taxes to the Roman Empire?
You hypocrites!
Show me the money in which the tax is paid. Whose head is on this coin? Whose inscription?
Caesar.
Then pay Caesar what is due to Caesar, and pay God what is due to God.
What is the greatest commandment, Master?
Love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul. This is the greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love thy neighbor as thyself. All the rest of the law and all that the prophets have written are based on these first 2. The Pharisees sit in the chair of Moses. Therefore, listen to what they say. Pay attention to their words, but do not follow their practices. For they say one thing and do another. They pile huge packs on men's shoulders, but not raise a finger to lift the load themselves. They go about wearing large tassels on their robes. They wish to have their places of honor at the feasts and in the synagogues, and to be greeted respectfully in the streets and to be called teacher. But you must not call them teacher, for you have only one teacher, the Messiah. And you must not call any man on earth father, for you have only one Father, and all of you are brothers. Alas, alas, for you lawyers and Pharisees, hypocrites that you be, searching for souls and fools to forsake them. You travel the land, you scour the sea. Then when you've got your converts, you make them twice as fit for hell as you are yourselves. Alas, alas, for you lawyers and Pharisees, hypocrites to offend. Sure that the kingdom of heaven awaits you. You will not the prophets and murders the messengers sent to her. How have I longed to gather your children as a hen gathers her brood under her wings. But you would not let me. And so I tell you, you shall never see me until the time when you say, "Blessing on him who comes in the name of the Lord." But take care that no one misleads you. For many will come in my name, claiming I am the Messiah, and many will be misled by them. For a time is coming when the noise of battle is near at hand, when nation will make war upon nation, and kingdom upon kingdom. And there will be famines and earthquakes in many places. But with all these things, the birth pains of a new age begin. For as they were in Noah's days,
Happy Noah's days!
so will they be when the Son of Man comes.
Come on, animals! 78% chance of rain!
For in the days before the flood, men ate and drank, and they knew nothing until the flood came and swept them all away. Peace! Be still. For when the Son of Man comes, there will be men working in the fields.
Hi-ho!
And of these men working, one will be taken, and others left. There will be women grinding at the wheel. And of these women grinding at the wheel, one will be taken and others left. Keep awake then, for the Son of Man will come on a day you do not know. Remember, if the householder had known at what time the burglar was to come, he would have stayed awake all night. So keep awake then, for the Son of Man will come on a day you do not know, at a time you least expect. Now, who is the trusty servant? The one charged by his master to take care of the other servants, and pay them at the proper time. Well, happy is that servant who has a job when his master comes. For I tell you, he will be put in charge of all his master's property. But what of the bad servant? The one who sits around saying, "Well, the master is a long time coming," and begins bullying the other servants, and eating and drinking with his drunken friends. I tell you, the master will come at a time you do not know, and cut him to pieces. Then he will take his place among the hypocrites, where there is wailing, and gnashing of teeth. Remember, he who humbles himself as a little child will find good fortune in the kingdom of my Father.
Hey, is this the girl? Get over there! Hey, hold on! You think you're
Master, this woman was caught in the very act of adultery. And in the laws laid down by Moses, such women are to be stoned.
So what do you say, mister?
That the one of you who is faultless shall throw the first stone.
Oh, man.
Right? I was that close.
Alas, poor Yorick! And you did well.
Where are they now? Does no one condemn you?
No one, sir.
Nor I condemn you. Go and sin no more.
and asked them, "What will you give me to betray him to you?" They paid him 30 pieces of silver.
From that moment on, he looked out for an opportunity to betray him. By my side, 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 and by my
Now, when the Son of Man comes with all his angels, he will sit in state on the throne, with the nations gathered before him. And he will separate the men into two groups, as a shepherd separates his sheep. He will put the sheep on his right, and the goats on his left.
Sheep on his
And he will say to those on his right, "Ba, ba, ba, ba."